Well, good evening. So glad you could join me tonight for C3 on this first night where the sun sets before 8 o'clock. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we're heading towards fall. Maybe some cooler weather will come along with it. I'm so glad that you could join us. I'm sitting here in the Grove Study, which is kind of our Zoom room, and below me I'm watching as the youth are getting picked up from youth group. They had a great night tonight. We had a great night in communion. The youth joined us for communion along with several other folks. Don't forget, on Wednesday nights you can join us in the sanctuary at 6 o'clock for communion. It's an opportunity to kind of come and center yourself, pray, and receive that holy sacrament of communion. So we want to encourage you to continue to join us in that. Don't forget that the chapel is open every day, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till 7 p.m. So you can come and pray and sit and center yourselves there. We have some small groups happening in the church during the week. Bible study happening on Thursday mornings, both via Zoom and in person here at the church. Our retired guys have come back a little bit. Tonight I want to do a little bit different C3 than I've done for a few weeks. A lot of times this is like an interview kind of a deal where we talk to some of our ministry partners. We talk to people that maybe can provide information that is helpful to people in our congregation. We talk to staff, get to know staff a little bit better. I want to share some exciting information with you tonight so you can share it with others as we continue to navigate this COVID-19 pandemic. Here's what I want to say. On Sunday, we had back to school blessing. It was an awesome opportunity for people to come and be prayed for. They pulled up in their cars and stayed in their cars, and there were some of us up front that greeted them. A lot of our staff were here kind of directing people into their slots, waving to people. Man, it was exciting to just watch how excited people were to be back into the church parking lot, to wave to each other, to feel like they were part of something. As a pastor, it was great to be able to stand in front of a group of people and not just look at a camera like I'm doing right now, but actually see people out there as I was talking. People got to see Pastor Diane in person for the first time. Heather and Janet were there to welcome the youth and the children. It was just a good night all the way around. Well, I got to be honest. I went home that night and I was really just enjoying the fact that we had a wonderful night. I didn't sleep hardly at all Sunday night into Monday, and it's because my heart just broke for those that just want to be back for worship. We've been doing online worship and it's been wonderful, and we've been connecting with people and it's been great. Don't get me wrong, we love doing that and we're going to continue to do that. But watching how back to school blessing went and how we were able to keep everybody safe, and watching to see how everybody wanted to be back together, I've decided that we are going to come back to in-person worship on Saturday nights only at 6 o'clock in the South parking lot, starting this Saturday. Now, the South parking lot, for those of you that have been around Christ Church for a long time, it's where the Goodwill trailer used to be. If you're new to Christ Church or have never been to Christ Church, it's the parking lot that is right above Giant Eagle Market District. So when you pull into our parking lot, if you head towards Giant Eagle, it's the great big parking lot kind of behind our building opposite Highland Road. But starting this Saturday night, we are going to have in-person worship outside in the South parking lot. You're welcome to bring a lawn chair. We will have a place where you can sit in a lawn chair, of course, practicing social distancing, wearing a mask. We'll have speakers set up so you'll be able to hear. It's just going to be an opportunity to get back together. If you're uncomfortable sitting outside in a lawn chair, or if it's going to be too hot, we actually have an FM transmitter. We'll be able to give you a radio station to tune your radio to, and you'll be able to sit in your car and hear the entire worship service right there on the radio station. There's no delay or anything. It's live as it happens. But we want to invite you to come back on Saturday night. Now, on Sunday morning, we're still going to have our online options. 9 o'clock will be contemporary, 11 o'clock will be traditional, and you can still connect with us that way, and we'll still be plugged in and connecting with you all that way. But we are looking forward to our first time back together for a worship service on Saturday night. A couple things will be different. We are still not going to take attendance in order to sign in for being here in worship. You're still going to have to go to our website at christumc.net. That will give you an opportunity to push on the attendance button and sign in virtually. If you have a prayer concern, I am going to take prayer concerns at the service, kind of walk around and do the best I can to hear them, and we'll pray for those there. But if you want the prayer team to pray for your prayer concern, you're again going to have to go to our website and fill out a virtual prayer request, or call the church office and share that request, and those will be passed along to our intercessory prayer team. And as far as giving goes, we're Methodists, so of course we're going to take an offering, but for Saturday night, there'll be buckets, and you'll be able to drop your offering in the bucket. If you're uncomfortable doing that, that's fine. You can still mail your offering in or do it virtually on our website as well. This is going to be new for all of us. We're going to do what we can to make it work the best that we can. My guess is the service will be somewhere between 30 and 40 minutes. We will not have communion. Communion is still only going to be offered on Wednesday nights in the sanctuary. But this is an opportunity for us to come together as a church family, practice safe social distancing, see some people that you may have not seen since March, which is hard to believe, and just enter God's presence together. So I invite you to come and join us on Saturday night at 6, and we're going to do this rain or shine for the entire month of September, and still hoping that we can be back to in-person worship the first weekend in October inside of our building. But for right now, we're going to be outside on Saturday nights at 6 in the south parking lot. Bring a lawn chair if you would like, bring a mask, but come with an open heart to receive what God would have to share with you during this time. This is an exciting time. There's new ways to do ministry, and we have to keep kind of on our toes and keep trying to do what we can and keep following the safety guidelines to keep everybody safe. So this is an exciting thing. So I hope to see you all there. If you have any questions, I do have my phone up. I do have the Facebook app going. You can shoot me some questions. I'd be glad to try to answer them if I can. And also, I want to share about another program that's coming our way. Like I said, we did back to school blessing. Schools are going back. Some schools are already back. Some schools are going back in person. Some schools are doing all online for the first 9 weeks. Some schools are doing a hybrid between online and virtual. And I think everybody's trying to do the best that they can. But no matter what they do, it's inconvenient for a lot of people, and it's a struggle for a lot of people. We have a lot of families in our church and in our community where the parents both work. And if your kids are like 8th grade or under, you might not be real keen on just leaving them at home to do their virtual work. Well, we are starting a program that we have committed to do for the first 9 weeks of the semester, which means it will take us through November 5th, November 6th, somewhere in that range. It's a program called Hub. Now, we're still putting together all the particulars, so the website or the connection for Hub will go up probably tomorrow or Friday, so be watching our church website. Watch the Thursday email so you can see about this. It's going to be a first-come, first-served program. We're going to try to make it available for our church folks and for anybody in the community, but our church folks will get first shot at it. What we're going to do is we have people who are willing to volunteer and oversee this program to provide a supervised space where kids in 1st through 8th grade can come and do their online work. The program will run from 8:30 till 4, Monday through Friday. Now, the kids are responsible to bring their own work, and you'll be able to read all about that on their website. We'll be taking kids' temperatures. We'll be doing all the necessary safety precautions. We'll be spreading them out. They'll be meeting in our community square. We'll be able to start with up to 30 kids. Eventually, we may be able to take it to 50 kids, and we'll be able to practice safe sanctuaries, which protects kids. We'll be able to practice safe social distancing, and parents will know that their kids are in a safe place so they can do their virtual work online. This is not a tutoring program, although the people that are there will help wherever possible, but this is not a tutoring program to teach kids what to do. But this is an opportunity for us as a church to be the church. And this is we're going to do the best that we can. We're committing, like I said, for the first 9 weeks. So once the first 9 weeks is over, once schools go back to full in-person classes, the program ends. If it doesn't go well or something doesn't work right, we're only committed for 9 weeks. If it goes well and we're continuing virtual schooling, we may continue it going forward. We're going to just kind of play it by ear. So I want you to keep that in prayer. It's going to start September 14th. Again, if you get the Thursday email, you're going to hear information about it in the Thursday email. You're going to hear information about it in the youth email and in the children's email. Our folks are really passionate about this, so I want you to be praying for this, but it's an opportunity for us to continue to be the church. The cost for this program is $25 per student, but that allows us to cover all the cost of some of the paid people that will be here to help supervise the kids, to help supplement the volunteers that we have. Remember, this is from 8:30 to 4 Monday through Friday, so this is a big endeavor. And our preschool's going on, and we are blessed to have a facility that allows the preschool to function in one area and this program to function in another area, and their paths never cross, so we can keep everybody safe. So we're doing the best we can to try to reach as many people as we can, both in worship with being out in the South parking lot and with Hub that's coming starting September 14th. And you can learn more about that on our website, probably tomorrow or by the end of the week. But just be thinking about these things. It's a great opportunity to join us and for us to be the church. Once the registration goes live, which again will be in a day or two, you'll be able to invite your friends to sign up. Again, first come, first serve. We are going to give preferential treatment to our church families first, but we want to be able to share this and offer this to as many people as we possibly can. Again, we're trying to be creative. We're trying to practice social distancing. We're trying to keep everybody safe. So be praying for us. Be praying for your church. Be praying for those that are going to come to worship and be part of Hub. May God bless everyone that's involved in all of the work that's being done in this church. And don't forget, we still have online worship happening every Sunday morning where you can connect and be part of that as well. God is moving. Even in the midst of this pandemic, God is moving and giving us new and creative ways to connect with people and to do the ministry that we are called to do. We could do none of this without the support of such a supportive church. So I want to thank everybody that's a part of Christ Church that supports it with their prayers, with their presence, with their service, with their witness, and with their gifts. Without all of you, we couldn't do any of this. So we are blessed to have all of you as part of what we do. Again, pray for Hub, watch your email, watch the website so you can get signed up for that. And then make sure you join us for outdoor casual worship starting this Saturday, August 29th at 6 p.m. in the South parking lot. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, call the church office, ask to speak to me. I'll do what I can to answer any questions that you have. And we are excited to see you in person, and we are excited to continue to see where God is leading us as a church. Thank you again for your support. I pray you have a great evening for the rest of the evening. I'll see you on Friday morning for a C3 devotional, and hopefully I'll see you on Saturday night for in-person worship. Thanks, and God bless.